eloped to Las Vegas and got married. I was 15 and he was 19. And then I got pregnant a month after marriage. So I was 15 when I had my first child. Well, I left school because I really didn't understand the purpose of school. I didn't have that connection that school was going to prepare me for a job or that I was going to go to college if I did well in school. I just thought school was a place where you go while your parents were working during the day, because I didn't have any family members that went to college. So when I was working at Kentucky Fried Chicken at about 15 years of age, the manager said, "We have a job we'd like to offer you during the day." I said, "Absolutely, I'll do it." I didn't really think about quitting school or the consequences that would have on my life. I just thought it's an opportunity to earn some money and to buy a car, help my family with some of the expenses, and didn't think twice about leaving school. After I had a child, that's actually what encouraged me to go back to school, because my son was born with spina bifida, a neural tube defect, which left him very, very disabled, and he needed to have about 12 operations just the first year of his life. So interacting with doctors and not understanding what they were telling me and feeling that if I wanted to be a good mother to this child with many special needs, I had better go back to school and get an education. So it was becoming a parent that actually motivated me to go back to school. My name is Debra Duardo, and I'm the Director of Pupil Services for the Los Angeles Unified School District. My experience really helps me to understand the situations that our students face, the life situations that sometimes prevent them from staying on track to graduate. We have students that need to help provide, need to help support their families, need to help bring money in so that their families can function and keep a roof over their homes. We have students that are parents at an early age. We have students that have other issues, just things that come up in life that prevent them from finishing school at their traditional campus. So I really understand what that's about, and I really believe that every student should have the opportunity, should have different options so that they can finish school in a way that works for them. I see students that have an amazing amount of resiliency. I see students that are strong, that despite the fact that they have issues going on at home in their communities. I have girls who, you know, the night before there was a domestic violence situation at home and father was incarcerated, yet the very next day they may have gotten 2 hours sleep. They'll come to school because school is a place where they can feel successful, where they can feel positive, where they can feel safe. There are lots of ways that students can complete their education, so they don't have to go back to their comprehensive high school. They can come to school on Saturday. They can go to a community college. They can go to an adult school. We have a lot of different alternative educational programs where students can work independently. They can work with small groups. They can get support from a teacher. They can even do their whole high school program online. So there are lots of different ways for students to come back to school, lots of options. It's just a matter of wanting to do it and coming back and getting the support so that they can graduate. All of our students can graduate. They need to be motivated, they need to accelerate, and we want to push them to graduation. And we're looking to get that message out to not only our students, but our parents, our community members. We want them to be excited about school. We want them to be motivated. We want them to do well and accelerate. And ultimately, we want every single one of our students to graduate. It brings me great pleasure. I'm happy to be in a position where I can have an impact on other students, where I can have an impact not just on individual students, but on our overall district, that systemically we can take a look at what our students need and the types of services and the types of supports that we need to be able to offer our students so that they all can graduate. So it brings me a lot of pleasure. I'm very excited about it. I still talk to students on a regular basis. I know that there are all kinds of challenges that our students face, that sometimes people wonder, or at least I wonder. I'm amazed that they even make it to school given the circumstances that they face at home and in their community. Yet every day I see students that, given the appropriate support, are able to overcome the barriers in their life and are able to graduate. Whether it takes them 4 years or 5 years or 6 years, they're able to graduate and to be successful.